Hey guys, John with you, and this is take 4. We've tried this 4 times already. It's just the light is changing left, right and centre here. It's not going good at all. So we'll try and get this done, and basically what I'm doing is I'm unboxing this lovely present that I got from Solomon. That's the Life After Work channel. Ships, Trains and Planes Workshop. From a fabulous little channel. If you want to get over and have a look at it, Solomon, he does the large scale trains, and he also does ships and the odd aircraft or two, and he's venturing into some armour. I've kind of persuaded him to go in and do some armour, and Solomon sent me on this out of the blue, just arrived, so thank you very, very much, Solomon. And what it is it's a World War II Sd.Kfz.7, which is German 8-ton semi-track, or half-track as we call them as well. It's in 1/40th scale, which is an unusual one, and it's from Lindberg. The Lindberg line. It was the originally an old Lindberg kit, bought out by another company. I think the company is now called Round 2 models. They now own Lindberg, and if you look here on this, it gives you a depiction of the original boxing for this kit, which was 1975, and it's the Lindberg kit. And if you show here on the front, a little flag with swastika on it. It was basically when it was okay to do things like that, and since then, you know, kits come now with either no swastika at all, or it's you got to kind of make it yourself out of the decals that are there. It gives you the decals to make the swastika, but the actual swastika itself isn't there. Or you can go off and buy your aftermarket and things like that. Anyway, this is the kit. It's, like I said, it's originally from 1975 moulding, and this is the 2015 release by this crowd. Round 2 models. So, like I said, I've already opened it, so I have a kind of a rough idea on what it is. We get all our screws in one bag, and we get our instruction sheet. We'll have a quick scan through the instruction sheet because there isn't very much to it. It's it's a very, very low part count. It's, you know, it's aimed at a beginner modeler, you know, to get you into the thing. So I'm going to have fun with this. The construction is going to be quite simple, as you will see from the parts, and it's down to, you know, what you can do with a bit of painting and a bit of weathering, and see can you make it you know, even better again. So we start off with the construction. You've got a simple you know, underneath the chassis of the vehicle, more with the suspension, putting in the engine, the drive shaft, toe thing. Where are we now? That's step 3. Step 4, we're putting on the tracks and wheels, all one piece. We're putting on the top deck. We're putting in the driver's cab. Then in section 5 with the little brakes, steering wheel, a few other bits and pieces, covers, stick in your man, a few other little bits and pieces, and so, like I said, the construction of this kit is very, very simple. We'll see what John does with it. We'll have a look at the sprues. A couple of the sprue pieces have come loose, so be careful kind of get away from them. Right, so we start off, we've got 3 sprues. We'll put them to this side and we'll work our way over. We have 1, that's a loose piece. We have our second sprue, and we have our third sprue. And if you bear with me now 2 seconds, what I'll do is get my little blue card. I'll stick that there. Just makes it a bit easier to see the pieces. And we'll spill out the loose bits that came loose. We've got the cover of the canvas cover, which you can optional. You can use it or you may not. That's optional. We've got the dash, which is not bad. It's nicely moulded. No flash, just a connector mark there, which is not, but it's not connected. It came off. Yeah, but that'll come up nicely. A little bit of detailing in the wash, it'll come up lovely. We've got our front axle by the looks of it. We've got one of our figures. We've got the front grille, which seems quite nice. We'll see. Can we zoom in on it? Like I said, it's the light as if it's playing havoc with me today. When I was doing the setup for it, it was working perfectly, and then the light just goes mental and won't let me do bloody well anything. Yeah, there we go. Nice little bit of detail on that. We'll have a look at the figure. Wait for that to kind of zoom in and do its zoomy thing. I'll try with the blue card up. Like I said, I do apologise. It's just the light is it's a very funny kind of a day. And normally I have great light to do videos, but for today, it appears that I don't. It doesn't like zooming in on these guys at all whatsoever. So I do apologise on that, lads. We've got appears to be the back deck of the head. The colour of my hands are nice and brightly orange. You think I've been out in the sun all day? They're actually pink. And that's how lack of colour we have here. A good Irish pink. Blue is our natural colour. Blue with the cold. So right, there's another loose piece. It's our windscreen. The windscreen wipers already moulded on, yippee, and I didn't see any clear parts in there, so we'll have to have a look in the old spare parts box and see if I got something clear to fit into that. If not, it's a case of we'll find something. There's the tracks already moulded on and everything else. A little bit of flash here, a little bit of cleanup. There's our crew deck or whatever it is you want to call it. Driver's seat and pedals and things, or engine. The canvas folded down, so you know everything is there. It's quite nice. You know, if in 1/35th scale you'd be adding every little detail. And speaking of scale, I'll just leave him out there for a minute because I have something I want to do. I have 3 other figures there. We'll do a little comparison-y. Actually, we won't do it with him. We'll do it with this chap here. I'll pop him off in a minute. Nice big sinkhole in his back. We'll have to fill that. Although that figure, I don't know if I'll be using him or not because he's standing up and all the rest are sitting down. Unless I have him kind of standing in the you know, up at the very front. We'll see. Some nice, you know, moulded on detail here with that. As you can see, it's actually, yeah, now it's decided to, the light is getting better, it's improving. Some nice little detail on that, actually. Some nice, you know, moulded on, pre-moulded on detail. There's our pile of lads sitting in the back. It comes with 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures altogether. 3, 6, 2 is 8, yeah, 9 figures altogether. 8 sitting down and our standing up chappy. There's the main base for the chassis. And finally, the last sprue, it gives us our 2 front wheels, the drive shaft thing, the hood, sides of the engine compartment, whatever you want to call it, steering wheel, the winch, some rifles, and the exhaust. So it all in all, you know, for the scale and for what this kit it basically is, I'm actually quite impressed, believe it or not. Yes, I am. The mind is boggling here, and I've got great little ideas rolling up inside my head. So we'll just pop off this guy because I want to do a little comparison thing and show you in scale. Right. We'll start off with this chap here. This chap here, German soldier, and he's 1/35th scale, 135. Right, so we leave him there. This chap, he's an Airfix, and he's 132 scale, right, 1/32nd scale. We leave him lying there. Just slightly bigger. There isn't that much difference in it. Right, we've got our chap here, which is 1/40th scale, and then we've got the usual 172 scale. Okay, so it's just a little comparison, just to show you, lads. Some people have not really, you know, viewed the scales together in the, you know, as a whole. So there's 4 different scales. As I said, there's 1/32nd scale, 1/35th scale, 1/40th scale, and 1/72nd. Okay, so that's just a little. It's not a lesson or anything like that. It's just showing you the you know, the different scales. When I saw them first, without sort of looking at my hand, I knew they were smaller than 1/35th scale. But I was like, are they? I mean, they're nearly 1/72nd scale. Then I got out one of the 1/72nd scale chappies. And I went, no, he's twice the size of that. So, you know, you can get rough. The bigger the number, the smaller it actually is, if you know what I mean. Like 1, you know, 1-to-1 obviously is normal scale. You know, like that's a 1-to-1 sprue cutter. So the smaller the number, whereas if it was a 1/500th, sprue cutter, you'd barely see it. It would be just tiny, 500 times smaller than that is. So there's our 1/40th scale German officer, and he is there with that. So that's the unboxing, lads, of the Lindberg kit of the Sd.Kfz.7. I'll be getting started on that very, very shortly. I might even get started on it today. I'm in the painting stage of my other kit that I'm doing at the moment. So, as you know, the painting stage is a case of you can do a bit and then you've got to leave it dry for a couple of hours. So what do I do for those couple of hours? I'll pick up this and I'll get stuck in and start doing little bits and pieces with this. So, I'll let you know in updates what my further plans are for it, what I intend to do with it, if I'm going to do a little die-up or something. Probably will do a little display stand with it because it's a nice little size, and it's a little display stand wouldn't be that big or hard, and it's just, like I said, just a basic stand. So there we go, lads. That was the unboxing of the Lindberg 9 World War II Sd.Kfz.7 8-ton semi-track and 1/40th scale. So, like I said, lads, I'll leave you with that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And leave a comment below if you've got anything you'd like to say to me, or anything you'd like to ask, or, you know, give hints and tips, maybe. I don't care. Thank you very much, like I said, lads, for keep watching these, me ramble on with these things. And don't forget to give it the old thumbs up. Thank you very much. So, like I always say, lads, just go out and buy a kit, build it, and enjoy it. This is John Moore, signing off.